Shams Tabriz, welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about why do affairs feel like true love. So in this I've got why do married women, so for women that are listening to this call, why do married men feel so available, emotionally available? Because we have this notion that affairs are unavailable love, and yet it feels like I've experienced the most availability from this man. Why do I feel more connected than ever in this relationship? And why is just the emotional connection in secret relationships so high?
The thing that comes to mind in this moment to talk about, and there are different variables that can play into this, but one that comes to mind, there's a danger element to this that heightens your emotional. It's almost like it increases your availability to access emotions, to feel.
Yeah.
And so it's as simple as that, and it's a prolonged, enhanced danger scenario. Anything that's secret has that element of excitement to it, and there's also fear associated with it. Sorry? Uncertainty. And so the danger has an element of fear, and the fear somehow enhances the experience of love. And so there is an entanglement here that may not be easy for people to see in themselves, but it is at play.
So why does fear bring us closer to love?
Fear alone doesn't necessarily do that, but fear gives the experience of it. Fear gives a heightened experience that will feel like love. And this was going to be my next point, which is even with what you are experiencing, that's not real, deep, powerful love.
It's like the feeling of attachment and need because you don't have it. And so it's this hunger for love. You have the hunger for it, but then the absence of real grounded, safe love isn't there.
Exactly. And so even in those moments, things can be very impassioned. Things can feel very intimate. Conversations can get very deep. But how deep can they truly be if there are no fundamental roots to them? You see? And so they have a feeling of depth. They have a feeling of realness, and they are real in that moment, but they are not lasting. They are not permanent. They are not grounded. And that is the nature of an affair relationship, is that it's a committed, uncommitted relationship.
Yeah.
And so, we've talked about these elements of safety and trust and the ability to even open your heart to experience something deep. And this is another way of examining that, is that the risk factor, the secrecy, the fear creates a heightened response, but that doesn't really equate to what love is meant to be. Love is meant to feel rich and safe, complete, consistent. Love is meant to know, love in relationship is meant to know no boundaries.
Yeah.
Right? The moment you begin to introduce boundaries or conditions, or love in this moment, love not necessarily expressed in another moment, it is not complete. And so this almost requires us to create new beliefs, and a willingness to create new beliefs around what defines love in a relationship, what defines a healthy relationship.
So in this feeling of passion, there's the other aspect of like feeling so close to this person that you've never felt before, but then in a safe, available love, it feels boring, or like there's no real craving.
Correct. And it often occurs in situations such as this when one of the partner truly does become available. And in some cases, one of the partners is always available.
Yeah, wanting it.
But it's one who's always in a marriage.
Yeah.
But that if something were to happen where that marriage relationship were to be compromised in some way, it often happens that that partner is not prepared to dive into the affair relationship.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it happens that the person who is in the affair relationship, who has the marital partner, their partner finds out.
Yeah.
But then where that ends, but then rather than that person invest fully in the affair relationship, they withdraw from it.
Yeah. And that partner can be, say, unavailable, but also for the people that are feeling fully committed to this uncommitted person, we too are unavailable because we're choosing to invest in something that isn't completing our needs.
Exactly. Because to feel truly safe, we don't feel truly safe.
Yeah.
And so there's an avoidance there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.